Hello and welcome to Godzilla's Kaiju Lounge, my Godzilla and Kaiju segment. Sorry I didn't put one out last week, even though I wanted to make one a week leading up to the release of King of the Monsters. I'm gonna make up for it and give two this week so you'll still get the same equivalent. I had some important things I had to do last week and I didn't really get a chance to do it, but oh well, this is a new week, and here we go. Megaguirus, a monster, for one, a very interesting looking flying kaiju that has a great amount of personality to her. And one thing it dawned on me, look at the claw like appendages she has. Mothra seems to have something similar to that in the new movie, so did they borrow from Megaguirus' design a little bit? Cool if they did, because that's a great feature, but Megaguirus, what I love, especially in her only movie appearance, she has so much personality. She just like trolls Godzilla throughout the fight using her speed to the advantage, letting Godzilla sense something's behind him, then flying off quicker than he can turn around, smiling before she drops a piece of the building on him. She's a great monster with so much personality, and I think she would be a great addition to the MonsterVerse, especially as I said in another video, but I'll touch up on some things here. If whether Rodan dies or not, there could be another one sleeping somewhere. She would be a great built-in opponent for Rodan because Rodan in the first movie fed on mechaneuron larvae. So Mechaguirus would have a built-in reason to fight Rodan. I mean, I know it's established these monsters feed on radiation, but it doesn't mean they can't eat organic things too. And if the larva would be radioactive to a degree, again, it's not a stretch to see that happening in the MonsterVerse. Plus, another thing I like is just a great opportunity with the mechaneuron larva in this is a movie because Michael Dougherty is a fan of practical effects. If they bring Mechaguirus in, I would love to see him direct the movie because we can get great practical mechaneuron larva effects. And furthermore, because of how relatively small the mechaneuron larvae are, now that we have a section of the military in the MonsterVerse dedicated to fighting kaiju, we have opponents that are more their size, and we could get some cool aliens-esque scenes of the military fighting back these mechaneuron larvae. There are just so many opportunities that can go in. Even the Mechanula, which okay, these are like, for those of you that aren't familiar, it's almost like a hive. You have the Mechaneuron, which are the babies, the Mechanula, which are more the drones, and Mechaguirus, that is the queen. So, again, there is just so much possibility to do a movie with Mechaguirus, specifically in the MonsterVerse, whether she's fighting Godzilla, Rodan, Mothra, a new opponent, but I would prefer it to be a flying opponent and Rodan just because of the things they could do in it with aerial combat. It would be visually mind blowing. It would be just an incredible film, and it would shine a spotlight on a very underappreciated kaiju. And if she fights Godzilla, keep her ability to absorb some of his DNA and use her own heat beam. That was a cool power. Mechaguirus is just Awesome. What are your thoughts? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Be on the lookout for a second video later this week, possibly Godzilla 2014 related. Over and out.